Hey, welcome to our random rambling bullshittery. I'm Tofari.
CK,
Knight Rider.
and we do not have Danger today. She had prior engagements.
Yeah,
that
she
we
had-
kind of already knew.
She had stuff to do, so next week will be the Spicy Bean Boozled.
Yep.
And then, assuming we're all here the week after that, will be both. And that'll be great. And not at all terrible and horrible.
Just imagine, I want you to imagine ghost pepper burnt rubber.
I'm more worried about the Carolina Reaper burnt or old bandages. Anything with the old bandages, because the old bandages already burn.
I'm hoping that maybe it masks some of the taste.
It won't.
Hey, there's a hope, okay?
And it'll be squashed like the insignificant little bug that it is.
Here's the funny thing about today, guys.
What?
I came up with something, and I gave each of them homework, I guess, to come up with something. So, let's have a little bit of fun with this. I've been thinking about how to make this as fair as possible. We play D&D a lot, guys. We have all kinds of dice here.
Yeah, we're
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, as we call it, the Yahtzee dice.
yeah, the D6. If you're a D&D nerd, you know what it is.
Trying to find one that's easy to read.
I'll give you wear your glasses, it'd be easy.
No, it's not that. It's just lighting. You know what? Screw it. We'll just roll into this. All right. Everybody's got something, right?
Yeah.
Let's roll to see who goes first. First, second, third. That'll be our order. Kind of maybe try to do at least a half hour with everybody, unless we kind of just get stuck, and then
Okay.
wherever that falls, we get stuck.
Okay.
Ready? One. I can't see.
Looks like a 5.
It looks like a 5. That's 5.
That is indeed a 5.
That is a 3.
That is indeed a 3. Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't fuck. Well, we both got a 5.
Roll again.
Damn it. That's a 3. We're professionals, everybody. That's a 2, so I go first.
All right.
All right.
Take your poison.
So, we're going to talk about living in fantasy worlds. And when I say fantasy worlds, I don't necessarily mean like stereotypical like D&D or whatever. I mean any Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, any. It could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be a video game, any world you can imagine. How living in it would actually be, assuming that you're not the main character. Let's
You cannot be the main character.
Yeah,
We'll
say-
make it to where you cannot be
say for example,
Lord of the Rings. You couldn't be Bilbo Baggins.
exactly. You
Or,
are just some random person in the Lord of the Rings universe or the Star Wars universe or yada yada yada. The Duck Dynasty's like real, but what's the one you watch?
What, One Tree Hill?
No, you just started watching it kind of recently about the bikers.
Oh,
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
You can't be the main character.
Yeah, you're just some random background biker or something. I don't know. I'm making.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So.
You cannot be the main character.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Start us off. Since it's your thing, you start off.
I'm gonna start with ones I wouldn't want to live in. The Marvel Universe. I love the Marvel Universe. I love its characters. I love all of it. But living there would, especially living in New York. I want you to think about this.
How many heroes are actually in New York?
All of them, like 90% of them are in New York. But that also means that every 2 weeks you're getting an alien invasion. You're getting some magic mist taking over the city, or zombies, or yada 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 yada. Thanos invades, Loki invades. That suck ass. The rent in New York in the Marvel Universe has to be dirt cheap. You must be living there for $1 a month, I swear to God.
You think? Yeah. But I'm also willing to bet that the insurance is high.
Yeah, could you imagine having to file for fucking supervillain insurance or meteor insurance or all shit like that? Oh my God.
Or just homeowners insurance in general. Or renter's insurance. Whichever one you want. Whichever one you take. Just imagine that.
No, I want you.
That's your rent right there.
I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine, you're living in New York, the Big Apple, great big old city. You go into work for your 9-to-5 job. You're there at your desk typing away. You hear booms and explosions and lightning strikes outside. It's just the usual. You're used to it by this point. But then, you finally get off your 8-hour shift. You go outside and you see your car 13 stories up in a different building after some big grandiose fight between some fuck off supervillains, and you're like, well, shit, I don't have a vehicle anymore. Now I have to go take the bus.
Good thing New York is good enough for buses, right?
Well, the metro is good, I think, but aside from that, you're fucked.
Right.
So which one would you pick?
To live in?
You said you wouldn't go to New York.
I would not. I would not go to the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Universe New York is an out.
No,
okay,
fuck
so
that.
what's an in?
I didn't think about that. I just thought about all the ones
This
that
is supposed to be what you wanted.
I know. Well, you guys get to talk about it too.
I know. That's why I'm kind of. So which one would you go live in? But not the main character. You some random bitch ass background character.
Stardew Valley wouldn't be too bad.
Where?
It's Stardew Valley is literally just a peaceful farming game. You live in.
Okay, I was gonna say, pretend I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
There we go.
you get the plot is you're working like a 9-to-5 office job, and then you get some letter from your grandpa like, hey, I'm dying, but I've given you this farm in Stardew Valley, and then you go there, you fix it up, you meet the people in the town. It's a lovely little game. I wouldn't mind living there, even if I was one of the background characters. So, what about you?
Where would I not choose to live?
I can already think of exactly where you wouldn't want to live.
Well, I could think of several.
Gotham City.
You know what? In that breath, as much as I want to live in Gotham City,
No,
like
you-
no, hear me out. Let me talk.
Okay.
As much as I want to live in Gotham City, I mean, just think about this for a sec. You have basically like all the industry. Like, I mean, it's supposed to be like one of the biggest cities.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Up here, sounds like a fantastic idea. But when you think about it,
Why does
Batman is the only hero. I mean, well, technically he's not, but we're just gonna go down the road of we're not gonna take the whole Bat family into account.
Why does anybody live there?
But you'd have Batman, but yet it's Batman versus Killer Croc versus the Penguin versus
Scarecrow.
the Joker, Scarecrow,
And they
Riddler.
just be killing people for the fun of it.
the Falcones Mafia.
Yeah,
fighting with crap. Why can't I think of it? Well, you got Black Mask even.
Yeah.
Who's crime lord.
Why does anybody live in that city?
I think the villains for Batman outnumber the actual people that live in Gotham.
Exactly. Like why do people live in that god awful city? It is misery. You have the Joker breaking out of prison every 2 weeks and going on mass rampages, murdering people for the fun of it.
But to be honest, I would love to live in a world where I guess, kind of Lord of the Rings-ish. And the reason I say that isn't necessarily for, like, the Lord of the Rings, but, like, I shouldn't say generic, but, like, a fantasy world where, like, dragons
And magic.
and all that exists, and it's 100% real. You've got unicorns and dragons and like all these like amazing mythical creatures that you think of, and yes, the bad ones too. You know, we can even have Tiamat, and I don't care. But the point is, because Tiamat is a dragon, so I would assume that the good are there as well as the bad.
Yeah.
You know, good wizards, bad wizards, all that same stuff.
Oh yeah.
But just to be able to even see that on a regular basis.
No.
Not even having to fight it, just knowing that it exists.
No.
Because you know I'm into like the Bigfoots, the ghosts, the UFOs, all that kind of stuff. To actually be able to live in a world where even some of that would exist, I think would be really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of be able to go out your door, you know, and see like
Gandalf doing magic tricks or something. Yeah.
would be totally cool. You know, even if I was some basic dude walking down the road, be like, oh look, there's a guy fighting a dragon. Run!
You bet your ass you're running the other way.
But you understand the point.
Yeah.
If I ain't gotta be fighting him, I'm out. Bye. Deuces.
Yep. I'm going the other
You
way.
fight me over there, guess where I'm going? I'm going over there.
Any direction that isn't towards you. Yeah.
But, like I said, to live in, like, I say basic fantasy, but
Yeah.
it would be, you know, to where, like, some of our greatest things up here
No.
exist. I mean, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, I don't care, they could exist too. But
Yeah.
the point,
I get
proof
you.
that they do.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean, you got fossil records of like, and I say that this way because if you go back in like history, like the Romans and the Greeks and all that, when they would find like, they think that that's a lot of where like the dragon lores and stuff came from, and the cyclopses and things like that. They were finding these dinosaur bones or mammoth bones. Like a mammoth bone almost looks like a human skull, but has one center piece for like the trunk.
Yeah, I get you.
So they would assume that when they looked at it, it was a giant human.
Yeah, with
head
one eye.
with
Yeah,
one
yeah.
eye.
That makes sense.
And then you look at like, say like even a T-Rex head is a giant creature. So they added
Dragon,
fire,
yeah.
you know, all that kind of thing. So to live in a world where kind of all that existed or does exist, because yeah, I watch all that, and you see all the stuff of real footage of a giant caught in Venezuela, New Doo, whatever, you know, some country you've never heard. Yeah, you can look it up. 100%. All the countries they say are probably 100% real. But yet, CGI, and me and you have talked about it, we talked about it with him, CGI has gotten to a point to where I could fly and you would never be able to know I couldn't fly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I could show you a video of me taking off in the air and flying, and I believe I could 100% do it.
That reminds me of, it completely random, but it reminds me of this video I saw of, gigantophobia, or there's some word for it, but it's like a phobia of like absurdly large creatures. We're talking like planet-sized, like space in general, like massive space creatures, blah 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 blah. And there was this picture or not this picture, this video this guy made of 2 astronauts on the moon, like working on the rover or whatever, and this giant rift in space appears and outflies this enormous space whale. And it was literally just a space, like it was a whale in space, and it comes up and it just swallows the Earth whole and then leaves.
Yeah, I don't want to live in that world.
Yeah. Well, you ain't living for very long, but yeah, I don't know why, but like, cause we were talking about the CGI and whatnot, but yeah, it.
A little off subject with that, but what you reminded me of where I thought you were gonna go is there is a movie. Well, even Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon
Yeah.
does the same basic idea, but I think it was Apollo 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Whatever Apollo didn't go up, I'm having a. But there was a movie that the reason they didn't show them landing on the moon, the reason the mission was canceled, blah blah blah, is because when they got there, that like these like creatures were on the moon and like killed the entire crew, and so they just kind of went, nope, it never happened. It's 100% fake. But
Yeah.
it was that moment. It's the moment of like,
What if?
yeah.
You know? Yeah, I get you.
Because it was supposed to go up, and then it just kind of. I think that might have been the mission that didn't go to the moon. They got in trouble, like looping somehow,
Yeah.
and had to fall back to Earth because there was something wrong with it. And I don't know. It's been like the movie came out probably early 2000s, late 90s, so it's an older movie.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, that's what you kind of reminded me of with that. Knight Rider! Place where you want to live. Any fantasy world, blah, blah, blah.
Not that.
But you can't be the main character.
Yeah. Well, what's just like a cool world? Like, I don't know, Fast and the Furious, One Tree Hill.
But you're not Toretto and you're not part of this group.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're.
sucking ass. Anyway, you'd at least get to see him going. You'd be that guy on the street watching him race down the street with the cops like here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the cool people. You'd be the shit ass people in the background going, "Ooh, that's kind of cool."
I want to look up that video. What is it called? Terrestrial.
As long as it's muted and they can't see it, we're okay.
Terrestriophobia. That's not even close to the right word, I know. Fear of monsters. Terraphobia. I think that's it. Hang on. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm just gonna search up space whales. Yeah. I'm not gonna play the whole video. I just want to show
But
you.
you don't have it on the stream anyway.
Yeah, I just want to show you guys
as
because I
long
thought
as
it
it's
was.
muted. Oh, let's watch this real quick. What he's.
I just wanted to show it to you guys because I think it's kind
Oh
of
wow,
neat.
there's Leviathan.
But yeah, they're up on the moon.
What? How long is it?
Like 3 minutes. But yeah, they're just up on the moon doing their shit, looking out at the Earth. Shit starts going weird. Giant space portal. Out
No,
comes.
let it.
Where's my water?
Yeah, if you wanna, can we link them? I would assume we could link a video to Twitch. I know people have done it. Not to Twitch, to our Discord.
Yeah, we can do that. Like just put it in.
If nothing else, we'll put this in the Discord.
Mm,
It didn't eat the Earth, not yet.
not yet.
Okay. If nothing else, we'll set up a link so you can watch this video.
Yeah,
See
I
what
just
we're
think it's kind of
talking
neat.
about here. Another glitch.
Yep. And then gravity starts getting funky.
Whoa. Wait a minute, I thought we had anti-gravity on. What? I know.
And boom. Oh, I forget the moon has like a fourth the gravity we do, so that probably didn't actually hurt that bad. Well, yeah. Just goes, and just like that, Earth is gone.
Quick, follow the whale. We got our family in here. Guys, we're stuck on the moon. There's no home no more.
You know. And this next part is really dark. Because you can't hear it, but he says, like, the name of his wife, I'm coming, and then... Yeah. Alright, and then you get eaten.
Oh, then the moon gets eaten too?
Yeah. There's a version of this where it doesn't get eaten, which I honestly think is worse. Cause imagine you're up on the moon, the Earth is gone. Your friend just did
Off himself.
yeah, and then you're just stuck up there, nowhere to go. Anyway,
But yeah, we'll set up a link to that
Yeah.
in our general Discord if you want to watch that.
yeah, right, I forget. This is all funky and weird. But yeah.
If nothing else, you can do it after we get done streaming, so you can
Yeah.
do it from your computer.
Well, it's your time now.
I already did mine. It's Knight Rider's turn over there.
Oh, he said he'd be in the Fast and the Furious. Where is...
Well, where would you not be? Since we kind of did where we would definitely not want to be.
There we go.
There. All right, guys. So if you want to watch the video we just watched, it is in the...
Yeah, I just put it in the general Discord. Oh.
Make sure you give them like, at least. I'm not saying subscribe, but I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But at least give them a like on the video.
Well, I know you've been watching a bunch of scary movies lately.
Yeah.
So, any one of those.
Oh, there's some I would love to live in.
Like what?
There's some horror films I would love to live in.
Oh, like the werewolf ones?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not exactly a werewolf one, but Underworld,
Yeah.
where it's like werewolves and vampires fighting over supremacy, I guess. I think that'd be really cool to live in that world. But then again, werewolves being real would be horrifying but awesome at the same time.
It's only awesome if you get to become one. Otherwise, you just get eaten by one.
If
Exactly.
you get eaten by one, then you become one. Unless
That's
they, like,
not the same thing.
It is to me, and that's all that counts.
No. Getting there's a difference between getting bitten and getting eaten.
Exactly.
Okay, then I just punched in the face once I got bit.
I don't think you're that cool, buddy. I don't think any of
No,
us.
I don't think
I don't think if you rolled all three of us into one, we did the whole fusion dance thing. I don't even think we'd be that cool.
We're not Firestorm.
No.
No. We're not cool enough to fight off a werewolf with our bare hands.
No.
No, me. I am.
No. Sorry to break it to you, buddy, but you're not. Anyway, what's your bullshit you got?
What's my bullshit?
What's your
I
bullshit?
thought we'd have a little bit of fun. Whoops, sorry, Cease.
Oh,
As he
I-
kicks the dog.
I just kicked my dog on accident, 100%
Come on,
on
baby.
accident.
Yeah,
He always
on.
right under feet.
yeah, he's a goober smooch. If you didn't know.
But we don't have to pull it up on there. I thought it'd be kind of more
Great.
fun to do this because I don't know how it would work on the stream.
Okay.
But you probably have heard of. You might have heard of the Mad Libs.
Oh God, I've heard that, but my brain's not remembering
Well,
what it is.
the app is Fun Libs, and what it basically is they take like all the nouns, adjectives, everything out of a story, and you put them in.
Oh no.
They have
Okay.
a basic BS story, but you basically add the nouns, the adjectives, the verbs, all
Okay.
that into it. I figure we do a couple of those, kind of see what
Okay.
goofy stuff we come up with.
Well, is it an app?
It is an app.
Okay, then I don't think that would work on here.
I'm just gonna do it because, like I said, did the app, and I did one yesterday.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna do the same one because I kind of already know where the story would flow.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Just to see if it was what I wanted, like
Yeah,
up
yeah.
here.
I get you.
So there was one that was in the community I thought would be interesting because they have community ones where like people have wrote them and whatever. And both of you are gonna laugh that I picked this one to do first for me. We can do whatever other one, it doesn't matter, but I want to do this one first.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm.
The title is A Day with Deadpool.
Oh God.
So we're gonna press play.
Oh no.
Okay, adjectives. A word that describes something. Let's go with Tafari first. Give me an adjective.
Shitty.
I don't even know if it's gonna let me put it, but we're gonna give it a hell of a shot.
It's a day with Deadpool. If it doesn't let you put it, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Okay, verb ending in ing. So verb is like
An action, like doing something.
jumping, running. If we're with Deadpool, we're probably running.
Shoot, no. We're
Shooting?
shooting.
Shooting? Okay. Shooting sounds better. Okay, a noun. A thing, something you can see or touch.
See, touch, or yeah.
Something you can see or touch.
Swords. Knives.
Okay, well, sword. What that ought to be.
That's Deadpool for you.
Yeah, he does carry them.
Okay, so go.
Or nunchucks.
Name. Tafari.
Oh, what's her fucking name?
It can be any name. Pick Betty Lou. I don't care.
But it's funny. What's the mutant lady's name who can take your powers by touching you?
Oh,
Okay, lay down, baby.
Rose?
no. Rogue.
Rogue, that's it.
Okay. A noun. A thing, something you can see or touch. We're gonna go with gun. Simply because I know how this. Another noun.
Noun.
Toaster oven.
Ooh, toaster. oven.
Yeah. Why not? Hell yeah.
We gotta make this fun. No, not roaster.
A roaster oven.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about after this, go up and get some fucking chicken Alfredo.
I'm broke.
I ain't.
Okay. Well,
I'll
you.
buy them if you want them.
Objective. A word that describes something. Adjective. I'm sorry. I said objective.
That's here's what I'm craving right now. Some chicken Alfredo.
Lubed.
Huh?
Lubed.
Lubed.
Yes! This is Deadpool we're talking about here.
Exactly.
L-O...
Lubed.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I don't even know if that's technically a word.
Lubed. We're me a name. Let's go with. Let's go with Batman. And yes, I go there. Two complete opposite universes.
No, it should have been Harley Quinn.
Again, they are not in the same universe, but they should be. Okay, Harley Quinn.
Oh, hell.
Noun, something you can see or touch.
Nunchucks.
No, they're Knumchucks.
Knumchucks.
Okay.
They start with a K, don't they? I believe they do.
I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me?
Hey Google, how do you spell nunchucks?
Nunchucks.
Huh?
Nunchucks.
N-U-N. Nunchucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go. Verb.
Sucking.
Oh, it's gonna end horribly.
It's gonna end beautifully, is what you mean.
And then now we're gonna put.
What?
Dr. Doom. No, wait. Hold on. Steve.
Steve? Wait, no. What's the one guy's name? From the movie. Peter.
Oh, no, Steve's not. I'm trying to do like multiple. We got Harley Quinn. We got Rogue. We're like mixing all.
Okay.
We got Steve from Minecraft.
Okay.
That's the Steve we're using. We're
Okay.
using the Steve from Minecraft.
Fair fucks. The next name has to be Peter, though.
Okay. Knight Rider keeps getting the nouns. So give me another noun.
Fuck.
Anything. It could be food. It could be...
Pizza.
It can be a
Oh,
food.
that's. We should do that. Oh, yes. Okay. Name, Peter.
Yep, Peter. Everyone loves playing with my Peter.
Oh dear God.
Everyone has a Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We are not talking about.
Every Deadpool has a Peter.
Yes, it is from the movie, and it was freaking beautiful. Everybody laughed in the theater. We went to go see it.
Yep.
It was one of the funniest lines. Yeah, go ahead. Everybody play with my Peter. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Meow.
Donatello. That's my name. You put that. We had pizza and
Yeah,
Okay.
name. I got another one in my head, another name.
Fuck.
Another name already in my head. We got lots of names here.
Go for it.
Yogi Bear.
Okay. Fuck, that works.
We mixing everything, guys. We're gonna have us a. Alright, now we gotta watch this little dumb ad. I cannot get rid of ads. That is the one bad thing about this. Skip video, skip video, skip. Thank you.
Kill him.
One shitty day, you see Deadpool shooting on a sword. Rogue spend time with Deadpool on a gun. Deadpool found Donkey Kong on a toaster oven. Donkey Kong was lubed, so he went with Harley Quinn to the nunchuck sucking. Steve saw Frosty and the Dope Man in a pizza. Deadpool, Donkey Kong, Frosty the Dope Man, and Peter joined a group together to meet up with Donatello to save the city from Yogi Bear.
Oh, hell.
Oh, fuck.
And we can even save it too. Beautiful.
Ugh. That's some good shit right there.
Save the city from Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear was eating the city.
Okay.
I don't know what he was doing. Do we want to do another one, or you want to go ahead and do yours? What you got?
Yeah, what you got over there?
We can always go back and do something else too.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me.
Good. No.
What was you had a
Yeah,
thing?
you said you had a thing. Let's go. What you got?
If you could be any wrestler, who would you want to be? Or
And
who
why?
would you not want to be and why?
If I could be any wrestler.
Well, let him go first. It was
Yeah.
his.
Go ahead.
We've all had our. So go first. Who would you want to be?
If I had to be any one of them, I'd go with my childhood favorite, which would be Stone Cold. And the reason why is because of how strong he was.
Fair Fox.
He was never really known for strength, though. I mean, he was strong, but he was never. He was more or less known for his attitude. Like he
Yeah,
didn't give a fuck about the
attitude.
authority.
Right. He didn't care about authority. He didn't care. He was more that asshole type.
Yeah.
Well, you fit that role.
Yeah, so you.
Yeah, you fit that better than anybody here, buddy.
Yeah, really. No shit.
Love you, but you are an ass.
Especially when he's sick.
You're
or in
good at
pain.
But you know what? You love me anyway.
Yeah, really.
We sure about that.
Oh, damn!
You will give me a boy no more. That was my un-Academy Award appearance.
So who would you be?
No, who would you not want to be?
Who would I not want to be?
Yeah.
Hell.
Cannot pick John Cena right now. That doesn't count. I don't even know if John Cena wants. No, I'm kidding. Of course, this is.
I wouldn't go with John Cena any damn way. But, I mean, nothing against John. By no means. But, who would I not want to be? The Miz.
I don't know. I could be interested to be the Miz.
And the reason I wouldn't want to be him
He's an asshat.
is because of the... Exactly. That and he don't fight worth a damn anyway.
That's true.
I mean, his mic skills,
Here's the
perfect.
thing.
Mhm.
Here's the thing.
That's true.
But fighting ability ain't there.
The
No.
Miz is not bad. Okay?
But he's-
I want you to think about this for a second.
And besides that, I don't want my face on my own underwear.
I forgot about that. Yeah, no.
If
No.
you guys haven't watched some of our wrestling videos, Tafari noticed that one day and had to bring it up.
Yeah, the Miz has his own face on his ass.
And his name across his crotch.
Bum
Yeah.
bum.
So hey, I mean,
I mean, you got to be a special kind of jackass to have your own face on your underwear. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Hey, people put
Hey,
their
you said
name on
he
their
would.
people put their name on their underwear. He knows what his underwear is. That's my face on those underwear. Those are my underwear you have on, but they're yours now.
All right, moving on. Who would you be?
Nope, you first. We went around the table this way, so you can't come around the other way just because you don't want to answer yet.
Who would I be?
Who would you be? Let's start with that.
That's a great question. Honestly,
You cannot pick yourself.
no, I shut up. Ron Breaker. Because as much as, I always give him shit, if you have to call yourself a badass, you're not a badass, blah, blah, blah.
But he's a badass.
He's a badass, yeah.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah. Wear it. And, I actually, no. You know what? I know who I'd want to be. My worst enemy. Because then...
No.
No, I'm kidding. But no, I would have to...
my worst enemy so I could kill myself.
Yeah.
No.
I'd have to go with Braun Breaker. And who I wouldn't want to be, I mean, there's a lot. Roman Reigns.
Hey.
Yeah. Actually, honestly, being Roman Reigns wouldn't be too bad. I only have to show up for work once every 3 months. I get fucking buku paychecks. I can come in whenever I feel like it. Have and I literally just have to stand there. Paul Heyman says everything for me. I just have to stand there and
Well,
look.
was more Brock back in the day too. Brock barely talked because his mic skills were
ass
crap. Yeah.
But when was the last time we heard Roman Reigns talk on a microphone though?
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, that's it. So all I gotta do is show up once every 3 months, say acknowledge me. Then leave and I get paid, millions of dollars. That sounds pretty fucking nice, actually.
Exactly.
It might sound a little weird, but I've been sitting here thinking about who I would want to be. And I know the answer that goes through my head, but I don't want to pick that answer because I think that's cliche.
Undertaker,
Mm. So I decided somebody else. And it's for way different things than Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say who it is, Knight Rider here is going to exactly know why. We've talked about it. If I could be anybody, I want to be Roddy Piper.
Oh, yeah.
Because that dude on a microphone was solid gold. And he could
Yes, he
talk
was.
and talk, and the crowd went like little puppets.
It was freeze.
It was beautiful.
Anytime he came
When
out to
Piper,
talk,
when
the whole stadium, complete silence.
laughing, having a good time. I mean,
Fair Fox.
Piper on the mic
Was gold.
He is what every promo artist should live up to be.
Exactly.
If you're cutting promos, don't want to be like The Miz, don't want to be like The Rock, want to be like Piper.
Fair Fox.
Because Piper was the
Gold.
original of when McMahon walked up, or when he walked up to McMahon, he's like, I want to have a segment where I talk to other wrestlers, do promos, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
McMahon's like, that's stupid. The fans aren't going to go for it. He's like, you give me 2 minutes. It wound up being like a 5-10 minute thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, you give me 2 minutes and watch what that crowd does. He's like, fine, you got 2 minutes. Wound up being like 5-minute whatever
Mm-hmm.
promo that it was, but the audience was like, yeah! And he's like, you got a spot?
Yeah. Fair Fox.
Exactly.
So, I mean, Piper was like, there was people that cut promos and stuff before that. But Piper was the one who went in there and went, boom, full force.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, He's like, I want people on there with me. I want to do a Piper's Pit. I want to do, where they're bringing in the managers. We're talking about matches, and then I just beat the hell out of them. So that's basically what it boiled down to.
Mm-hmm.
Piper would always get into some tiff with them, and
we're gonna talk, and then I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yep,
Fair
exactly.
who I wouldn't want to be, we're not going to do the cliche, because then Tafari want to kill me. But no, as a general, there's a lot of wrestlers who were really, really good,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some that you just didn't like.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to pick a wrestler that I wouldn't ever want to be, would be like I know it's gonna sound really weird, and it sounds weird in my head, but it's more of, I would want to not be the jobber, but I wouldn't want to be the one that all eyes were on all the time.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
I want to be, and I know, and here's the thing with Piper. Going back to the Piper thing, to me anyway, Piper was a great wrestler, but he was never
like he was never like the face.
He was always like second to Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Hogan had their whole little rivalry for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
But Piper was never, I think they said he won an Intercontinental title. He might have won a tag title, but he never won like the world titles type thing. So that was always a big thing that Piper never truly became. He was never. Think Piper was over, but he was more over because of his mic skills.
Yeah, he was in terms of actual wrestling. He was,
He was good, but they never promoted him as this great wrestler.
He was a great speaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they pushed him a lot for that.
So you would never want to be like a Gunther or Cody Rhodes.
No. I would like to be good, but I wouldn't want like all.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be the center of attention.
Because I guess that's just because that's how the person I am.
Yeah,
I kind of like to be able to fade in the background if I want, but not quite like Roman Reigns does.
Where you just you just disappear for 3 months. Like I said, rethinking about it, I would fucking love to be Roman Reigns. Show up every 3 months, say acknowledge me, get paid millions of dollars. That's easy livings.
Hey.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's easy pickings right there.
Fair enough. Let's see. We've only been at this for 48 minutes. All right. See, this is the fun part. This is what I love. Absolutely love this. So, you know what? We're gonna do something a little extra crazy here. I did have a backup plan if it didn't work. Actually, I got 2 backup plans. You know what? Let's do this one.
Hang on, I gotta see if I'm trying to see if we're still doing D&D tonight.
Well, gotcha. You're gonna get more random.
We are.
Okay. So yeah, we got D&D tonight. Let's go back to our favorite from last week.
Huh?
Weird laws.
Oh, okay.
It is illegal to wear a mask in public in Denmark. I see that, but here's the thing. I know, like during Halloween and stuff, even a lot of like gas stations and WalMarts, and you can't wear masks or like gloves in like the leathery glove.
Mm-hmm.
most people probably take off the gloves anyway. But they really don't say nothing about the gloves. They're like, no costumes in stores or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's simply so they can identify you if you rob them or whatever.
Yeah. But in public in general, though.
Yeah, I don't see that.
No,
I don't either.
that seems very counterintuitive. I don't know.
Well, never go to Denmark, buddy, because that ain't working.
Fuck off.
Well, hey, you know something?
Mine ain't either.
Yeah, that ain't working either. I don't think any of us can ever go to Denmark. Say none of this working.
No.
But
Don't let your car get too dirty in Russia. Define too dirty for me. And if we had somebody from France a couple days ago. So hey, if you live in Russia, let me know what the logic. What is define too dirty? Because in America, I have seen cars that look like they've been through mud pits.
oh
for
yeah,
like
Yeah.
a month.
and just driving down the road, nobody gives a damn.
Like when you can literally like you have to chip away the mud to carve wash me.
Mhm.
It probably needs to be washed.
Yeah, probably. Very good possibility.
It is against the law to incite that someone is Swedish in Belgium.
What?
It is against the law to incite that someone is Swedish in Belgium. What does
Does Belgium and Sweden have like a rivalry going on or something? Just
I'm a little confused. Like,
Sweden has a rivalry. While they may compete in sports like football, there's no deep-seated historical or political tension between the two
find
nations.
out why it's against the law to incite someone or to insinuate someone is Swedish. Maybe this is just like one of those in Belgium.
What is it? What's the word in
Incite.
some
That's not us. But
yeah. Hate speech laws no. Gambling at a home poker game is illegal. What? The Belgium law restricting games of chance mean that prohibition applied to commercial contest sweepstakes. Huh? I don't understand.
well, they consider it a racist comment.
I don't know.
Maybe?
Maybe. Hang on. Here's another question. Going back to the question I had.
No.
Would you want to live in the Star Wars universe? Because you know more about Star Wars than anyone else here.
You got these gears going now, Kyle.
Here's the problem I have with it, and I almost said Star Wars or Star Trek, one of those types. The reason I didn't is because, first off, for Star Wars,
The Empire.
not being able to, oh, I'd definitely be in the Empire. I would 100% be a bad guy. 100%.
Oh, would you be a stormtrooper?
Sure,
You know,
would. He's gonna
just
chase
for-
those tornadoes.
What? Never mind. Never mind.
Stormtrooper, not storm chaser.
Well, either way.
Anyway, point of the matter. Point of the matter. I love you, Ronald. You're great. But anyway, here's the point. Let's start with Star Wars.
Mm.
The Empire consistently loses, but I would have to be part of the Empire. Okay. But not being able to be like a Sith Lord is where I was out. I definitely want to be a Sith Lord.
Well, there's just the thing. You can't be like Darth Vader or Darth
But
Maul.
the Sith Lords eventually become, or I shouldn't say eventually become, but the Sith Lords are, the Lord of the Sith is basically given the title of Darth.
I know. What I'm saying is you couldn't be Darth Vader. You couldn't be Darth Maul. We never said you couldn't become a Sith. Although, you know, that's a whole thing of like, I don't, like, once again, no offense, I don't think any of us are that cool. But
No.
there's nothing saying you couldn't give it a shot.
But again, going to Star Trek, which I almost said, if you can't be, I would definitely want to be like on the Enterprise, you know, whatever type thing. But here's the thing. Not being able to be one of the main characters, those are the only ones that don't die. I want the gold suit. I want one of the blue ones. Don't you dare put me in that red suit. Nope, not getting on the ship. You put me in that red suit, I'm out. I'm out. Tapping.
Fair fucks.
And if you get it, you get it.
I don't, but someone out there does.
The thing is, if you look at like the original, if they wore red and they went on the away team, guaranteed you were dying. You were the one that was dying on the surface of the planet. No questions asked. You were not coming back. You were getting barbecued by whatever villain they were. You was frying. Nope, I'm out. I ain't getting in that red suit. Nope, screw you. Not getting on. Nope. You better get me another color.
Fair fucks.
Anyway, on that note, I'm sure this is more from us, like the United States, than it is from anywhere else. But watermelons are prohibited in Brazil.
Seems strange.
Exactly.
Look it up. Why are watermelons prohibited in Brazil?
Why are watermelons racist? The claim that they are is a misconception. The idea likely stems from an old, inaccurate rumor about a law that was once in place, which may have been related to concerns about watermelons transmitting diseases like typhus and yellow fever, but this law does not exist today, and watermelons are widely available in Brazil.
So there you go. We just disproved one.
Yep. Very popular. Yep. Okay.
You cannot have more than one alcoholic drink in front of you at one time in Hawaii.
That I believe. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why you don't need 15 shots in front of you so you go. No, calm the fuck down. Especially in Hawaii, since we all know Hawaii is a tourist hotspot. They're not wanting, random ass foreigners to come over there and just start chugging back shots.
I don't know if I want to read this one.
Oh no. You mixing your brain itch. That's not a good thing.
When I read it, you're gonna go, what? It is against the law if you look at someone's doodle in Samoa.
Their doodle?
What the fuck is a doodle?
American Samoa. This seems like this seems made up.
And what the fuck is a doodle?
How do you spell that?
Samoa.
away. Okay, so it is a real place.
Yeah, it's a real place. Like, that's where the Annoy family's from. Like, Roman Reigns, The Rock, all that. That's, like, where their ancestors are.
Not Dougal. Ah. Da, 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 da.
So
What is someone's doodle?
He's gonna give us a picture of somebody drawing.
No, that's not. That's not. That has to be made up.
I'm not sure the context of that. If you know what the context of that is, please let us know.
That has to be made up.
You know the context of that, let us know.
'Cause the only doodle I know of is like.
Yeah.
And that has to be made up. I refuse to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I watch a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna call BS on this. You know I watch a lot of, like... But this is Australia, so it might be different. It is illegal to roam the streets wearing black clothes, felt shoes, black shoe polish on your face, and have the items that are used for a cat burglar. Now, here's the thing. I know in the United States, you can sit there, it might be a little extreme, but I'm trying to make a point. You can sit there and be covered with knives all over your body and walk into a store. Granted, they could probably stop you, but I'm trying to make a point. They can't say you're going to stab somebody.
Yeah.
If you not stabbed anybody. It's suspicion without the crime. You can't suspect somebody of doing something without...
Yeah.
I know it might be a little extreme of what I'm trying to get to, but what I'm saying, at least in the United States, you could be walking down with 2 knives in your hand and you're strolling down the street and, well, you're carrying 2 knives, you're heading out to stab somebody. What if I just want to be protected? I mean, like I said, I'm being extreme, but...
Yeah, I get you.
You can't arrest somebody because you suspect they're going to do something.
Well, that's not a suspect. That is just a crime there.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know. I
Going around. Also, who the fuck did they say shoe polish on your face?
Yes. Black shoe polish on your face.
Is that a thing that cat burglars do?
I don't know. I've never been a cat burglar.
We gotta find that out. Do cat burglars... What do cat burglars steal?
Shoe. Not shoe polish.
Understanding cat burglars reveals blah blah blah. Why do cats put their shoes in your... What? What? When your cat rubs their face... Okay, that's not what I was trying to get.
It did say to put shoe polish on your face, right?
Contact with the skin may cause defatting of the skin, which can lead to...
Dermatitis. What do cat burglars do?
Do burglars hurt cats? I cat burglar makeup. Discovering stunning cat burglar makeup ideas. Perfect your cat eye and embrace... Okay, we're done with this.
Are you done?
Anyway. I've just never heard of putting shoe polish on your face. Why would...
In United Kingdom, it is illegal to hold salmon under suspicious circumstances.
What does that even mean? I feel like so many of these have to be made up because there's no way they're like I refuse to believe that an official like tux tie lawmaker sat down and wrote into legislation It is illegal to hold salmon under suspicious circumstances.
You know what? We're gonna skip this website. Weird laws in Illinois. We're in Illinois, so let's dumb law list. Let's go to this. Let's look up some of our own stuff. Open.
We probably don't want to know half of these.
That is not just Illinois, but okay. Get my big ones because it's teeny tiny print. So you're gonna see my big glasses because it's a teeny print, at least for my blind self. They're still really bad, but okay. We already looked up. I think we might have done some of these. Oh, here's one. Arizona. Donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs.
I think we've had that one.
What the fuck?
Which, once again, I don't... Why are you...
In Arizona, it is also illegal to hunt camels.
We've had those too.
Where the fuck are you getting camels in Arizona?
Exactly.
That's not... They're... Egypt... I know they're both deserty places, but Egypt and Arizona are not connected.
Exactly.
Let's see. In Colorado, it is illegal to show cars on Sunday.
I assume they mean, like, car shows. But why on Sunday?
Really?
I guess because it's the Lord's Day and you're supposed to be praying or whatever, but who's saying I can't pray while I'm looking at fancy-ass cars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know what ones I want to find. What? That's gotta be made up.
What?
In Sterling, Colorado, cats may not run loose without having been fit for a tail light.
Huh?
Bottom one right there.
Cats may not. What the fuck? Who's putting tail lights on their cats?
You are?
Hang on.
Y'all putting tail lights on your cats, man.
No.
In Colorado, who's putting tail lights on their cats?
What? No, that's not what. That's not. I'm so confused. Hey, y'all gotta see this. Cats must be fitted with tail light if it sneaks out the house. Oh, he looks so confused.
Are you showing this?
Yes. In Sterling, Colorado, you must put a tail light on your cat. So do you think they carry cat tail lights at your local pet store? Okay, we're done with that. We're done. We're done. I think I pressed the wrong button. Anyway.
Go ahead and put it back
I
to...
think there we go. Yeah, I did. We're professionals, everybody. Oh, my
In
goodness.
Pueblo, Colorado, I know, again, we live in Illinois. I don't know how different it is in Colorado. But I'm just going to say this out loud. In Pueblo, Colorado, it is illegal to let a dandelion grow within the city limits. Dandelion! No! You're not growing here!
What the fuck is the problem with dandelions?
And who is running around policing the dandelions?
I guess they have like a whole. I guess they must put, you know, millions of taxpayer dollars down every year to paying people to go around the city and make sure no dandelions are growing. I guess to stop with allergies, but I don't understand that in the slightest. I really don't.
I don't either. That just don't make no sense at all.
I feel like this is a bad idea anywhere. Wherever you're at, this is a horrible, horrible, horrible idea, okay? Absolutely horrible idea. In Delaware, it is illegal to get married on a dare. I feel like this should just be common sense, but I know some people are lacking that just a little, okay?
A little? You mean a lot?
A little.
Why the fuck would... Could you imagine going out, getting drunk with your friends, playing Truth or Dare? Daryl! You son of a bitch! I dare you and Sammy to go get married right fucking now! Bet!
Oh, hell no.
You want another good one? I know a lot of we need to enforce this one. Everywhere needs to enforce this one. In D.C., District of Columbia, the U.S. government says it is a crime to give false weather reports.
That you can't give a false weather report. That's not how it works. When you say we have a 95% chance of rain, that means a 95%. There's still that 5% chance that we don't get any rain. That's just how math works. How do you give a false weather report? And explain that to me.
Ask fucking...
That's not how weather reports work. They can't be false.
Exactly.
Sorry, you don't like this one.
Oh no.
In Florida,
Oh god.
it is illegal to skateboard without a license.
What the
Is there a skateboarding license?
I guess so.
Because I know in Illinois, there is like 10-year-old kids.
You don't need a license to skateboard in Florida because skateboarders are considered pedestrians. You are subject to the same traffic laws as pedestrians.
Okay, so that one's BS. Okay,
Oh, fine. I was gonna say, I sure as
in
fuck.
Florida it is illegal if you fail to tell your neighbor his house is on fire. I feel like that's just being a douchey ass neighbor.
Okay. Okay, no.
Unless you burn it in.
No. Well, let me set the scene for you here, okay? You're sitting, you know, like let's say we magically move to Florida. We're sitting down here in the house. You know, we start seeing some smoke outside. We go out. We're like, what the fuck? Oh shit! His house is on fire. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Because if they're not in the house, which they're most likely burning anyway, so they know their house is on fire. But if they're out and about, the fuck you expect me to do? You think I just have my neighbor's phone number on hand? No. We're not that kind of neighbors.
Exactly.
Here's one that always gets me. In Florida, law forbids rats to leave the ships docked in Tampa Bay. When you learn to control an animal and tell them that they can't go somewhere, or cats need a tail light, you let me know how you figured that out.
Yeah.
Because I know I've had cats, I've had dogs that will not wear a collar to save their lives.
Mm.
Anyway,
Got one of those now.
well, he's been keeping his on. He used when he was a puppy. Nope.
You know.
Oh, I know. Every time you turned around, hey, where's your collar?
Mm-hmm.
And in Florida is also, if an elephant is left tied to a parking meter, the parking fee has to be paid just as it would for a vehicle. Who's parking elephants?
I feel like that people are making this shit up. I really do. You don't ride around on an elephant in Florida. Then again, it is Florida, so maybe there are fucking crackheads who. But I feel like that's just not how that works.
Exactly. Besides, I don't think there's elephants down there anyways.
No, unless it's like a zoo or something. And also, how the fuck are you parking an elephant? You're just gonna tie it to a street pole?
Yep.
Bitch, it's an elephant. It will rip that street pole out of the ground and smack pedestrians with it.
Yep.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? There was this story of a herd
About
of...
a man named Jed,
No,
or a
The-
mountaineer, barely kept his family fit. No,
no. There was a story
you
about
don't get it.
this herd of elephants in, I assume... I don't remember exactly, but I'm going to assume Africa. Somewhere in Africa.
You know what assume means, right?
Shut up. Anyway, there was this hunter, the what's the word I'm looking for? Poacher. And as far as I remember, they
Poaching
go.
eggs?
What?
Were they poaching eggs?
No, they're poaching elephants.
Oh, dear.
The elephants go.
You got it right.
They kill the woman, and then when they're having this woman's funeral, they find her funeral and desecrate the body. Yes, I am not shitting you. They go, they find the casket, they run off all of the funeral goers, and they tear the entire place up. And there was another similar story of elephants. There was this some person who would like help save elephants from the wild, from poachers, yada yada yada. And every year on the day, they would come to their house to like pay respects after they passed away.
Wow.
Elephants are smart.
Okay, these were some of the ones I wanted to get to. It is Illinois. In Kirkland, which I'm not 100% sure where Kirkland, Illinois is at, bees are not allowed to fly over the city or through any Kirkland streets.
Who the fuck?
Why?
Who the fuck is out here policing bees? Are you going out there with a tiny stun gun?
I have a feeling that one there is due to bullshit.
I feel like it has to be.
Okay, Kirkland, Illinois, bees are not allowed to fly over the city. Get up, let's see. B Law, Kirkland, Illinois.
How do you spell that? Kirkland?
Exactly how it sounds.
Oh. Bees are not allowed to fly over or within Kirkland, Illinois Street. I feel bad talking smack about one of Rockville's neighbors, but okay. Things got a little crazy. In the 1940s, the small town of Kirkland, Illinois proposed a ban on the presence of bees and beehives.
Again, how does this work? Even 1940, who was out there? No, Mr. B, out of the city, out, and that bee went, okay, sorry.
It's the 1940s. They weren't exactly they weren't exactly the smartest.
Again, I feel like some of these are just worded slightly
Weirdly, yeah.
weirdly. Like here's one in Killensworth, Kinsworth, Illinois. A rooster must step back 300 feet from any residence if he wishes to crow. Hens, if they wish to cackle, must step 200 feet back from any residence.
Yeah. Okay.
That rooster going. Resident. Okay, go on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm approximately 313 feet away.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that. No.
And here's again, this is just a horrible pet owner. Horrible pet owner. If they have to write a law about this, I question anybody having a pet that did this, where they had to go, we need a law for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is illegal for anyone to give lighted cigarettes to dogs, cats, or any other domesticated animals kept as pets.
That just reminds me of Amy giving her you know what I'm talking about?
The monkey.
The monkey who was addicted to cigarettes.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yep.
Why? Why would you do that to the poor monkey?
Exactly.
Honestly, it's a miracle he didn't rip her face off.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about this one. It is Illinois. It is illegal to speak English.
Yeah, because we speak American. That just makes me sick thinking about it. Like, ugh. Why are we so stupid?
Let's see. All right, let's go. We got. In Iowa, I think we went over this one once before. A man with a mustache may never kiss a woman in public.
What the fuck is the
Well,
problem?
I guess we all out.
I know. What is the problem with mustaches? But you can kiss a guy.
I think that's a thing change to the guy.
If you want to go up and slobbery smooch a guy with a mustache, go for it. You can't kiss a woman.
Okay, hold on. In Kansas City, Kansas. This is you, buddy. I know Missouri, but you're closer to this, though. He grew up around Kansas City, Missouri, probably about an hour outside of Kansas, Missouri. So I'm gonna give him hell with this one a little bit. In Kansas City, Kansas, saying the name George Washington without adding the frame "Blessed be his name" can land you with a fine of up to 50 cents.
What the blank?
I feel that's an old law.
That's gotta be from like the
It's gotta be.
1700s or some shit.
It's gotta be. Because just wow.
Ain't no
That's
way.
bullshit.
Ain't no way. It's like, hey, you remember that? What was the first president's name? George Washington. Oh, shut the fuck up. Blessed be his name. More officers. He didn't know. He didn't know. No, Billy. No. Don't take it from me.
50 cents.
Wait, it said 50 cents.
50 cents.
That's gotta be from like the 1700s.
Exactly.
First one right there, second line.
Yeah, in Kansas.
50 cents.
That has to be from like when that has to be from when Missouri like first became a state.
Exactly.
And here's another one. I bet you did this, because I know how you are. I know you did the other one too. We talked about that one already. We're going to talk about it again. It is illegal to catch bullfrogs in a tomato patch. Why just the tomato anywhere else? Like, come here, little bullfrog, come here. No, he wasn't in the tomato patch. He was coming out. I caught him. Why only in a tomato patch?
Exactly.
I guess so. You're not squishing the tomatoes. But if you want to catch anything else, you know, you go and catch a toad. That's fine, as long as it's not a bullfrog.
And Night Rider over here, he used to go hunting a lot, and I know what he was hunting in Kansas. Okay, it is illegal to hunt whales.
I remember that one.
You're a whale hunter in Kansas, aren't you? You were
Nope.
hunting them whales, huh?
Good luck.
Oh, well.
Again, if you're not from the United States and you're watching this, look it up. Kansas is literally in the middle of the United States. Not directly in the middle, but enough. And not any ocean anywhere.
Exactly.
There is no whale anywhere near Kansas.
Not unless it's in
There
an
better
aquarium.
not be.
Not unless it's like at an aquarium, and then you're just breaking and several more laws on top of it.
And here's one. I know he did, so you need to come arrest him if you... He might not have ever been in Kansas City, Kansas, but point being, I know he did it. I've done it, but I don't live in Kansas, so you live close enough. It is illegal to put ice cream on a cherry pie.
What?
What?
That has to be.
That's the best.
That
thing
has
about
to be
cherry
made up.
Pie.
That has to be made up.
Vanilla ice cream on top of a cherry pie. Oh my god.
That has to. I refuse to believe that's real laws. Then again, this is the United States we're talking about.
Exactly.
We're not going to call no names. No names. No names at all. Just let that sink in, okay? I'm sure this was when things weren't quite as common.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a conversation this morning, that's all I'm going to say. In Kentucky, every citizen is required to take a shower at least once a year.
You must be kind of right, but you're taking it once a year. Shit.
If you're taking a shower only once a year, there's a stream out back, there's rain, please go take a shower. At least let the dirt rinse off you.
That just makes me sad that that has to be a law.
Yeah.
That just makes me extremely sad.
In Owensboro, a woman may not buy a hat without her husband's permission.
That's an old ass law. That's from like the 1800s.
Yeah, that has to be. Kentucky. It is illegal in Kentucky to marry the same man more than 3 times.
Oh shit.
Here's my thing. And I
Guys,
know this might sound really bad.
No. Let me. They're an ex-husband for a reason.
Exactly, that's where I was going.
If it takes more, in fact, if it takes more than one time of you getting married to him and like, no, this still isn't working, don't go back to them a second or third or fourth time. Find somebody else, please, for the love of God. Anyway.
Exactly.
I'd say we do 1 or 2 more and then we wrap it up.
All right, let me find a couple good ones here.
Yeah, because you guys still have D&D.
In Louisiana, mourners at a wake may not eat more than 3 sandwiches.
What?
Bob had 4.
You arrest him. Arrest him. No, please. We're just trying to mourn our own...
Bob had 4. I only had 2. Really?
Who the fuck? I don't understand. I feel like...
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hello!
What's up? We're just running over some really crazy laws.
Yeah, you caught us just as we're about to wrap up, but we're just going over some goofy, silly laws. And blocking spam people. Anyway, one more law to go over, and then we're gonna wrap things up.
Okay, I just wanna...
Ooh, from Chile.
Chile, what's up?
Where's that?
I'm
Great at geography, guys. South America.
We were just talking about South America. Matter of fact, watch this earlier.
Where
we
were
were talking
you?
about Brazil.
Oh, right. But yeah, welcome. You caught us literally just as we're about to wrap up, but if you wanna...
we were talking about Brazil and how it was illegal to have watermelons in Brazil, but we found out that was a common myth. That
Yeah, it used to be illegal because they believed it caused like
yellow fever and all that.
yeah, it spread the yellow fever and stuff.
Here's one. If you're doing this, I pity you in every shape of it.
I don't really understand what they say. I just keep them company. Who are we keeping company?
Oh, what?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Who are you keeping company? Am I misunderstanding something?
Anyway.
Okay.
Here's one. If you are doing this, I question everything. I don't understand English.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. Okay, that's fair. Well, hello. Hope you're having a good day.
In Maine, I feel it just need to be common sense. And it's really sad that you have to put common sense into a law.
Is this from America? Cause that makes sense.
Exactly.
We don't really have common sense around here.
Maine, so
Yeah.
here we go. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Last one for the day. In Maine, you may not step out of a plane in flight.
What?
Uh,
Now,
skydiving.
I'm hoping that just refers to skydiving.
no, it doesn't. You know it doesn't.
Exactly.
There was some extremely dumb person who got on a plane and said, "You know what? I want to go back home." So they opened you can't even open the cabin door. Like, it's pressurized, right? How do you step out of a moving... I don't understand that in the slightest.
I don't either.
But
I mean, I know they do, and to do skydiving and stuff like that.
But yeah, those aren't like passenger planes though.
It doesn't say passenger plane.
I don't understand. But anyway, that's gonna wrap things up for us today. We had our random bullshit for today.
And we'll do some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're in 3 different things.
Yep.
Everybody got to come up with at least one different thing. So, and then we'll kind of just fill in with whatever else.
Yep. But if you've made it this far, go ahead, give us a follow on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to chat with us, join us on Discord. If you want to help support us, or use that big red donate button. But aside from that,
Big red donate.
you know what he said. But we ain't got much else to say. I'm Telfari.
I'm CK.
Night Rider.
And we'll see
Have
you
a
all
wonderful night.
next time. Bye.